Hiya, ya, ya. Juba music. I love.
Hello everyone, my name is Solubukola Oshabu. Welcome to my kitchen. Good afternoon, this is Sunday and I'm welcoming you to my show this afternoon. Actually, I just want to show you how to make your own homemade bread. Homemade bread is so fantastic to make and it's very, very simple. Firstly, I'm going to show you all the ingredients that you need for this homemade bread. And you can see that when you are making homemade bread, you can easily add your own recipe to it. It doesn't matter. So firstly, I have 4 cups of flour. I have 2 eggs. I have my yeast. And I have my vitamin C. So I've already warmed my milk with my butter. But I use a 3% whole milk. So like I was saying, then you need your sugar. Just your sugar. You need a coconut of your choice. This is wheat brown. I love to put that for my family. So flaxseed, though even some of my daughter doesn't like it, but I'll tell them that you need to eat some healthy food. And you need a scale. So now you need a bowl. This bowl, you need it to mix your yeast, and you need warm water to make this yeast to rise. So firstly, I'm going to talk about why you all need this ingredient. Firstly, help your flour to rise, and also the egg is also a rising agent for your bread as well. And the vitamin C 100, this is vitamin C crystals. The vitamin C crystal, the helps of vitamin crystals is helps you to suppress much of hair in your bread. And the sugar also is a rising agent and it has sweetness to it. So when you look at the coconut and the whole wheat with the flaxseed, this want to add more to the bread you want to make for your family. So firstly, what you need to do now, I've already warmed the milk, so you don't have to bother yourself. So quickly, let's grab some warm water. I'll boil some warm water. So this is hot, but you just need a mild water to make your yeast. So, sorry guys. So, you had it. So, it's mild. So, it's mild now. So, what you need to do, my family, they love sugar, but I don't like too much of sugar. So what I do, I grab 2 cups of this. Two cups of sugar. Then add some yeast. It may be hard to open it. So 2 spoons. Then you mix it. So the water of sugar in this water, it helps the yeast to rise. So if your yeast did not rise, then you know that automatically your flour or bread will not rise. So you leave it for like 5 minutes. You can leave the spoon in there. So while we are doing that, so this is our vitamin C crystal. You don't have to show this. We had like a pinch, like an half teaspoon to it. Then you mix it together. Then you add your coconut.
You can add more or not more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'm just making 4 loaves this afternoon. I'm not making too much of that. So this is all width. So this is fiber. It's fiber. So when you heat your bread, you know, you don't have to go to the washroom, especially if you want to, you know, do second number 2. You don't have to struggle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all these are kept in a dry place. So finally, we want to add our flaxseed. The what's of flaxseed? Flaxseed is very high in omega-3 and omega generally, okay, and it's also fiber in your meal. So I'm going to add 10 spoons as well.
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see? So already you are having your bread will be very, very, very rich. So you just have to mix everything together. Okay. So you can see our yeast. You can see that it's popping off. So that shows the yeast is good. So what you need to do next now, we need to break. We don't need all this one anymore. We don't need this anymore. We put them apart. So what we need, I've washed the egg. You need to wash your egg because you don't, it's coming directly from the poultry. So you need to wash it and make it clean. So you break the egg.
We can have 2 yolks or 1 yolk in there.
So you beat the egg. So can you see the yeast is still puffing? Sometimes it's even more than this. So why we have to make little water this way is that sometimes we don't want to have too much water. So can we go straight to the
I said thumbs up.
okay. Now you first of all add your egg. You add your yeast. You add your milk and butter. Then you can add some flour for a start. So when you want to start, you just put this up and you put it to a low mixer. So you can start adding it bit by bit. Oh, sorry guys. Then you can stop it. You push it back. You can add the whole flour to it. because this is what I've been doing, so I know if I need to add more, I know. Okay. Put it back.
Hiya ya ya. Juba music.
We need to add more flour to it because we want it to make a dough. So you need to be careful as you're adding more flour. So, because everything needs to come together, you know. So you can increase it little by little. It's too high. Sorry, guys. Oh, 457 messages. Oh, that's not recording. Is the power. So, making all the dough together. So, we're gonna stop now from here. Then we'll now transfer. Now we are going to transfer it on this mat. This is my molding mat. Firstly, I first of all sanitize it with vinegar. That's vinegar that you use at home that you can use on your vegetable. So you put some flour so that the dough will not squish on the mat. So I'm going to move it from here. So have some flour to it to get all your because you need some flour to make all the dough very well. So it's so easy and peasy. Can you see my bread now that it's not wholly white flour. So I have different like 3 nutrients I put into it, which is coconut, flaxseed, and brown seed. Sometimes I had sesame. Sometimes I could add I'm trying to remember almond, you know. So thank you very much. You can stop it because so now our dough is ready. So we want to give it a second rise. So before you do that, you get your oil with your brush. So this is my oil. So you just cream inside of it.
I'm going to
See? So put it inside. Turn around. It's turning around again. Wow, ready to go. So you get your clean Flanex. Then you cover it. Then you cover it for like 1 hour, at least 1 hour. You can go, if you want to go more than 1 hour, maybe you can leave it for another 1.5, another extra 30 minutes, because then it will start rising. So when it rise, we come back again. Thank you. Wow, can you see the bread? I mean the dough is really right. So now we are going to put it in the oven for the next 30 to 45 minutes, 350 centigrade bake. Let's go. I think we can put everything on the top. Yeah. So we wait for the next 30 minutes, but before 30 minutes, make sure you always come to check it every 30 minutes. Sometimes you might need to put it to change the position of the bread down, and then you put it back again, then it will be finally done. So I'll come back again, see you back again when we have the final day. Now let's check our bread. Oh wow, look at that. So I'm just putting my hand.
Everybody, this is where I come from. It's Nigeria in Africa, it's a multilingual and people them are working every day under the sun and the left.
Everything is perfectly okay, but if you want it to be browner than this, but be very careful so that you don't get your bread burnt. Thank you very much. So I would like to see your own final results of your own bake of homemade bread that you made for your home family. But don't forget, click to subscribe to my channel and click the like video. Thank you very much. Bye.